The 1990s were not just another decade for BMW. They were a turning point. A moment in time when the brand focused on mechanical perfection rather than digital convenience. This was before touchscreens, before driver assists, before artificial sound and software-driven steering. BMW engineers during this era designed cars to be driven, repaired, and kept for decades. Reliability was not a marketing slogan. It was an expectation. Materials were chosen for durability, engines were built with margins, and chassis tuning prioritized balance over gimmicks. Today, many of these cars are overlooked simply because they are old. But for informed buyers, age can be an advantage. Fewer electronics, stronger mechanical components, and proven long-term reliability make some 1990s BMWs better ownership experiences than many modern vehicles. In this video, we are counting down 5 BMW models from the 1990s that you can still buy today and genuinely enjoy owning. These cars are not just nostalgic. They are practical, engaging, and built to last. Let's begin. 1. BMW 5 Series E39. The BMW 5 Series E39 is often described as the perfect balance between classic BMW engineering and modern refinement. Introduced in the second half of the 1990s, this generation redefined what a mid-size luxury sedan could be. From the driver's seat, the E39 feels composed and confident. The steering is hydraulic, weighted perfectly, and rich with feedback. Unlike modern electric systems, it communicates exactly what the front tires are doing. This alone places it in a different league from newer sedans. The suspension setup was engineered for real-world driving. It absorbs imperfections without disconnecting the driver from the road. At highway speeds, the car feels planted and stable, capable of cruising effortlessly for hours. Engine choices were a major strength. The naturally aspirated inline-6 engines are legendary for smoothness and durability. When maintained properly, they routinely exceed 200,000 miles with original internals. Even the V8 options, while requiring more care, offer exceptional longevity compared to modern turbocharged engines. Inside, the cabin reflects BMW's peak interior quality. Soft-touch materials, real buttons, and ergonomic controls have aged gracefully. There are no oversized screens or distracting interfaces. Everything has a purpose. The E39 is not just a great BMW for its era. It remains one of the most complete sedans ever built. 2. BMW 3 Series E36. The BMW 3 Series E36 represents BMW at its most honest. Smaller, lighter, and more mechanical than later generations, it delivers a driving experience that modern cars simply cannot replicate. This car was engineered around balance. Near-perfect weight distribution, rear-wheel drive, and a well-tuned suspension create a chassis that feels alive. Every steering input is met with immediate response. Every corner feels engaging. The inline-6 engines from this generation are among BMW's most reliable power plants. They are naturally aspirated, understressed, and mechanically simple. With routine maintenance, these engines can last decades. Another key advantage of the E36 is ownership simplicity. There are fewer electronic control units, fewer sensors, and fewer systems that can fail unexpectedly. Repairs are straightforward, parts are widely available, and costs remain reasonable. Beyond mechanics, the E36 has character. It feels purposeful, focused, and engaging. This is a car that encourages driving, not passive transportation. For enthusiasts who want a true driver's car without modern complexity, the E36 remains one of the smartest choices available. 3. BMW 7 Series E38. The BMW 7 Series E38 is often referred to as the last great analog luxury sedan. Built during the 1990s, it was designed to deliver comfort and authority without relying on excessive electronics. This car was made for long-distance travel. At speed, it feels calm, stable, and effortless. Road noise is minimal, ride quality is refined, and the chassis absorbs imperfections with ease. Under the hood, BMW offered robust inline-6 and V8 engines. These power plants were engineered with durability in mind. When properly maintained, they are capable of extremely high mileage without catastrophic failure. The interior design emphasizes timeless luxury. Real materials, understated design, and physical controls dominate the cabin. Unlike modern luxury cars, nothing feels outdated because nothing relies on obsolete software. While maintenance costs are higher than smaller BMWs, the E38 rewards owners with a driving experience that modern luxury sedans struggle to match. This is a car for those who value substance over technology and craftsmanship over trends. 4. BMW 5 Series E34. The BMW 5 Series E34 is a monument to over-engineering. Built in the early 1990s, it reflects a time when BMW prioritized durability above all else. Everything about the E34 feels solid. The body structure is heavy and rigid. The suspension components are robust. The drivetrain was designed to withstand years of use without complaint. Inline-six engines from this era are renowned for their reliability. Many examples continue running smoothly after hundreds of thousands of miles. Manual transmissions are especially durable, often outlasting the engines themselves. Driving the E34 feels reassuring. It may not be as sharp as newer models, but it offers unmatched stability and composure. This is a car that inspires confidence. The design is understated and timeless. It does not chase trends, which allows it to age gracefully. For buyers who want a dependable, comfortable sedan built with longevity in mind, the E34 remains a standout. 5. BMW 3 Series E30. The BMW 3 Series E30 is where BMW's reputation was forged. Lightweight, simple, and driver-focused, it represents the purest interpretation of the brand's philosophy. Behind the wheel, the E30 feels raw and engaging. Steering feedback is immediate. The chassis communicates every detail of the road. This level of involvement is rare today. Power outputs are modest, but that is not the point. The joy of driving an E30 comes from balance, precision, and control. It rewards skill rather than speed. Mechanically, the E30 is exceptionally durable. Its engines are simple, reliable, and easy to maintain. Parts availability remains excellent, thanks to strong enthusiast support. Today, the E30 is transitioning from used car to collectible. Yet it remains usable and enjoyable as a daily driver. This is not just a car. It is a piece of BMW history that still delivers genuine driving pleasure. Final thoughts. The 1990s were a golden era for BMW. These cars were engineered with integrity, built to last, and designed to be driven. In a world increasingly dominated by complexity and disposability, these BMWs remind us of a different philosophy. One where quality mattered, engineering came first, and longevity was expected. If you value cars that are built to last and enjoy deep, thoughtful automotive content, support the channel by subscribing and liking the video. Now tell me in the comments, which BMW from the 1990s would you trust to drive for the next 10 years, and why? Your answer might surprise others.